Hi guys, firstly I just want to apologise. I know everyone's been waiting for the 12-month video. Things have just been really hectic and this is really the only chance I've had to sort of record it. So for everyone who's following, it's been 12 months and probably 2 weeks since I got the hair transplant. Just to recap for anyone who isn't sure, hasn't been watching. So I got my hair transplant done in Istanbul, in Turkey, by a company called Arena Med Global. So obviously that was 12 months ago, so it was March last year, and I've been putting up videos every 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and this is the 12-month mark. Still getting a lot of questions, still getting a lot of really good feedback. Really positive things that I've had. A fair few guys have gone over to Turkey, whether they've gone to Arena Med or another place. It's still amazing, and love hearing the stories and that you've gone over and where you're at. Also nice to hear that it was quite painful for the needles, for the numbing, for not just myself but a few other guys. So yeah, keep it up, and as I said, any other questions anyone has, feel free to fire away. Happy to answer anything, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on social media. Yeah, just send me a message and I'll get back to you when I can. I promise I will. So if I have been delayed in the response, I apologise. But yeah, as I said, here's the 12-month mark. I'll just do a quick show over of how the hair is at the moment. So probably due for a haircut, to be honest, which would probably be my 3rd or 4th since getting the transplant. Always nice to go into a hairdresser. Not embarrassed to go in there because you know you're nearly bald or you're receding so bad, where they don't really say anything about it. The only issue I've got really is my grey hairs, but you know, I'll take a few greys as opposed to no hairs at all. So I have been asked by a couple of guys to sort of run through the hair with I don't have a comb, sorry, but I've got a brush. So what I'll do is I'll run through the hair, sort of show you where it was implanted, whereabouts my hair was and where it got put in from. And so just so you can see, I guess, how the hair is and how they went with the procedure. So what I'll do is I'll just brush it forward. So you can see. So hopefully it's a good angle for you. But so if we brush down here, so my hair was probably just where you can see it through here, just down there. That's probably where my hair was. So all that hair from there has been implanted, which is obviously just your own hair, which just grows again. So the issue on this side is you've sort of got like a little patch there that you can see when you brush it down like this. So naturally I brush mine over like that, and so you can't really see it there. So it has like thickened up since the 3-month mark when it started to grow. To be honest, the hair has probably stayed the same since my last video, so the 9-month mark. The hair probably hasn't grown anymore, so 9 months was probably where mine peaked, and has just stayed like that ever since. Now the issue I had with my hair was obviously I was receding quite bad. When I went there, I was also on the crown area, I was very, very thin. So I do have a video of me before the procedure where you can see my crown area, and if you look at that, I was very thin down to the scalp. Now unfortunately, when you get a hair transplant, you've only probably got a 50% chance of the crown filling in. They will still implant hairs there, but it's not a 99% success or 97% as it is for the front. So I'll show you the back as well. So it has filled in so much more from what it was when I went over to Turkey. So I'll show you the back. So hopefully that's a good shot there for you guys. But yeah, so that has filled in. It is still thin. I was using minoxidil on the back. To be fair, I've been quite slack with that. Probably something I will start doing again, because I mean, naturally, due to genetics, my hair is going to fall out. That's just how it is, which is why I got the hair transplant. So now I want to obviously maintain what I've got. Yeah, which is why I'm probably going to keep using minoxidil. Just probably on the back. You only have to put in 1 ml twice a day. Get it off eBay, quite cheap. So I'm going to do that so that starts filling in and thickening up again. So, but yeah, I'm not unhappy with that. Compared to what it was, it's great. So that's fine. Obviously the front, you know, I'm still very happy with. Yeah, and as I said, probably due for a haircut at the moment. Got the greys in there, but yeah, not too unhappy about that. I'll just give you a shot of the actual hairline itself. So I'll pull back. So they've obviously implanted along there. So yeah, when you go into the clinic, they will pretty much tell you to crease your forehead. They will then draw a line whether you want it straight or a bit of curve. I ask for a bit of curve on there. Yeah, and then you'll get your transplant. Might took about 9 hours. You get a little gap in between. As I've said in previous videos, total cost for myself was around 2,350 Australian. That included the transplant, the hotel transfers from the airport, and also the clinic. So really good communication. Yeah, so best thing I've ever done. Don't regret it at all. So any advice I can give, if you're thinking about it, if it bothers you every day like it did me, I was comparing myself to guys, go get it done. People say just shave it. I don't want to shave it, I want hair. You know, maybe if I'm in my 50s, 60s, then I'll be okay. Probably won't still even then. So yeah, go get it done. So that's the 12-month mark, guys. So 1 year on. I'll just do a side shot as well. So yeah, any questions, let me know. Happy to hear any feedback. But yeah, good luck. And if you want to go, yeah, I recommend Istanbul is probably the best place to get it done. And yeah, talk to you soon, guys. Cheers.